Hello and welcome to episode number 73 of WITM Season 5, and it's time for the WWE Network special, The Shield's final chapter, the pay-per-view where for the very last time we will see Dean Ambrose in a WWE ring fighting alongside his Shield brothers for the final time. But it's not just going to be the Shield in action because there are three matches on the card, two of which are WITM matches. The other one is a women's tag team match. But the first WITM match we're going to have, they did have on the Real Life Shield's final chapter an Intercontinental defense. So we will have one as well. Corey will look to extend his about month and a half long reign as Intercontinental Champion in his first match as a member of the SmackDown roster. He'll be taking on a man he beat previously on Raw, Shelton Benjamin, getting his rematch after about a month. And then the featured match, the match is the reason for this WWE Network special. The Shield banding together one final time. It will be Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and the man who stepped up and replaced Dean Ambrose for a few months while he was injured in WITM Season 4, Dalton Roush. We are going to see him put on the Shield vest one final time and fight alongside the rest of the Shield in their final match together. So two huge matches, but the first one we are going to focus on is Corey putting his Intercontinental title on the line against Shelton Benjamin. Of course, this is a Corey match, so he's going to have some words to say prior to the match. Let's head backstage and listen in and hear what Corey has to say. Corey speaks. Since I became Intercontinental Champion, I cut down the almighty Bobby Lashley. I cut down the ordinary man who does extraordinary things, Finn Balor. And I even cut down the monster among men, Braun Strowman. Three of the so-called best the WWE has to offer in 2019. So my competition can only go up from there, right? Well, I guess not, considering my opponent tonight, with my title on the line, is Shelton Benjamin, who hasn't even been relevant since 2004, and who I've already beaten once with my title on the line. But it's okay, Shelton. I know you're old and well past your prime, and your memory is probably starting to fade, just like your talent. So I'll be glad to remind you and the WWE Universe that now, I am the gold standard. Alright, so Corey, unsurprisingly confident heading into this match, throwing a little shade at Shelton Benjamin. Of course, Shelton Benjamin, up until about 2011, 2012, when he would leave the company before his most recent return, called himself the gold standard. Corey saying, now I am the gold standard. But will those words ring true, or will Shelton Benjamin capture his first singles gold in probably over a decade and become Intercontinental Champion in this rematch opportunity? Let's find out and kick off the Shield's final chapter with an Intercontinental defense by Corey against Shelton Benjamin.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Intercontinental Championship.
Despite what Byron Saxton said about him in the past, Shelton Benjamin is a true legend, and he's ready for action. The gold standard in WWE. Shelton Benjamin has done everything there is to do in WWE and around the globe, and continues to pad his incredible resume with great performances night after night.
Hey, it's a tag team champion, a United States champion. In fact, Shelton Benjamin is so tough. He once competed for 3 months with a torn rotator cuff.
what a great match we have here to start off this night, guys.
And Michael, I had to check twice when I saw this match listed as our opener. I mean, it could very well have been our main event.
Challenger from Orangeburg, South Carolina, weighing in at 248 pounds, Shelton Benjamin. Introducing the champion from Erie, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 310 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, Corey.
Stay tuned. There's a lot of pride on the line between these two athletes tonight.
Two of the proudest athletes we have ever seen in WWE.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
Set him up. What a strike. Ooh, what impact. Back in the ring again.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
Looking for the win.
He looks to be losing a bit of leverage here.
Nicely done as he gets out of the submission.
Color me surprised, Michael. I did not see that one coming.
Champ not looking good right now. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful. Corey, I think you're just trying to drum up controversy. I haven't heard any whispers about the champion having to defend against inferior competition.
Yeah, inferior competition? That's nuts. I'm willing to bet the champ started that room.
Cover here, and he kicks out.
Gonna take a whole lot more.
Challenger starting to falter, but he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Cole. This is just a little bump in the road for him here. Nothing to worry about.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
That's going to leave a mark. Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Oh, that'll mess up the neck.
Ooh, that kick could be a game changer.
Comes up big with the reversal.
Ooh, Benjamin just evades that one. Oof.
The champ looking a little uneasy here. You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guys.
If he wants to win this thing, he's going to need to make some changes here. There's no way he can stay in this match if he doesn't find a way to fend off this attack.
In a back-and-forth match like this, he has to do everything in his power not to let his opponent gain too much momentum. Kick, man! But he's got to capitalize.
We got to cover.
Digging deep for a kick out.
He's not giving up that easy.
Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Jam your leg in a bad way. Oh, and it's a reversal. He's looking at it. Boom!
I'm not sure how much he has left.
He's in trouble.
The challenger not in a great place. I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
It's make or break time here. He absolutely has to find a way to get back on the offensive if he wants to win this match.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Since 1979, it's been widely considered one of the most prestigious titles in all of sports entertainment.
Nice job getting out of the way of that one. Here it comes. He's got him. Shelton Benjamin. Thunderous slam.
That has got to be it.
Here's the cover. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow. Not yet. On, he dodges out of the way. He's lining him up.
This could end it in a hurry.
Oh, what a crossface.
Now it's time to capitalize. Did you hear that thud? God.
Nice job breaking out of that one.
But there's plenty more work for him to do here.
You've got to believe this one's over. The challenger in some big trouble here. This is not where he wants to be at this point in this match.
He has got to fight back.
This has been one of the most intense back-and-forth battles I've seen in a long time. And unfortunately for him, it's not looking so great right now.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Beautiful technique. This superstar is dangerous both inside and outside the ring. Oh, his feet are on the ropes. His feet are on the ropes.
I expected as much from him tonight.
Digging deep for a kick out.
With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Shelton Benjamin may have it.
He's definitely starting to...
No, it's not over yet.
Wow, part of me thought he was going to tap, Cole.
Oh, he's such a tough target.
Harsh impact.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh, what impact. Just a step quicker, it looks like.
Super kick!
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Shelton Benjamin is rolling now. Here's the pin. Title on the line. 2. Oh, how resilient was that?
Wow, I am impressed.
He knows he's in trouble. And now, what a slam that hurt!
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Shoulders down, championship on the line. 3.
Benjamin did it! Shelton Benjamin is the new champion!
These guys feel no love for each other. Here's another look.
Look at him go.
Oh, I can't believe this.
He's getting after it here. And this is how he ended it.
Here's your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Shelton Benjamin.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory.
If that's the type of action we're going to get all night long, I can't wait to see the rest of the card unfold.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more great action.
Okay, so Roman Reigns' words at SmackDown Live when he told Corey of this Intercontinental Championship match at Shield's final chapter rang true. Corey, for some reason, has a history of cracking under pressure with anything that involves the Shield. In WITM Season 2, Corey was part of the Purity Society that bowed the Shield for control of the WWE and was counted out of that match. When Corey became Universal Champion, he lost it 24 hours later to Shield member Dean Ambrose. And now, Corey walks into Shield's final chapter Intercontinental Champion and will leave with nothing. If Shelton Benjamin wasn't relevant before, he definitely is now. Shelton Benjamin is your new Intercontinental Champion. And we'll have to see just how far Corey's going to fall down the Intercontinental Division rankings. Corey wanted to come to SmackDown Live and make a statement and reclaim the spot he once had as the face of SmackDown Live. Instead, he'll find himself starting off his time on SmackDown without a championship, climbing back up the rankings. But now we turn our attention to the reason we're here for Shield's final chapter, the final ever match with the Shield. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose in his final WWE match, Dalton Roush putting on the Shield vest one final time, trading in his gold bank robber t-shirt for a Shield vest one final time to take on Baron Corbin, Bobby Lashley, Elias, and Drew McIntyre, 4 men that have been feuding with the members of the Shield for pretty much all of 2019 in real life. Of course, before they wrestle their final match together, we are going to hear from each member of the Shield. Let's head to the ring, where we will hear from the Shield. Roman Reigns begins speaking on behalf of the Shield. Wow. This just all seems so surreal right now. A short while ago, when I was lying in a hospital bed battling leukemia, I wasn't sure if I'd ever be able to stand in this ring with these men that I consider to be my brothers again. And now here I am, cancer-free, and tonight, not only am I in this ring with my Shield brothers, but it's for one final time. Now Seth Rollins speaks. And man, I think I can speak for all of us, that we've had so much fun being a part of the Shield, and there are so many memories that will forever be etched in history. Now Dean Ambrose will cut one final promo in the WWE. Let's hear it. Tonight, we've got the band back together one final time to take down 4 guys who've been a major thorn in our side lately. Baron Corbin, Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, and Elias. And just like every other faction that has come before them, the Wyatt family, the League of Nations, Evolution, the Authority, the Purity Society, the Dogs of War, etc., they will fall, and they will crumble before the might of the Shield. Roman Reigns speaks again. Hey guys, I have no doubt that we have enough firepower in this ring to get the job done like we always have done. But there's 4 of them, and there's 3 of us in this ring right now. And, didn't there used to be one more of us? Dalton Roush trading in his bank robber shirt for a Shield vest for one final time speaks. Sorry guys, I'm a little late to the party. I was a little busy, totally not robbing a bank with my cousin. But anyways, I'll never forget when I was a new talent fresh out of Hollywood, and I thought my movie star status entitled me to go right after the biggest and baddest WWE had to offer right away. So naturally, I went after the Shield. Rollins put me in my place, but we earned each other's respect during that rivalry, and when Ambrose went down with an injury, Seth called me into action, and I proudly put on the Shield vest and fought alongside Roman Reigns as one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, my first title in WWE. It was then that I was taught everything I learned about respect and about being part of a winning team. It's because of that time in the Shield and the things I learned from 3 of the best in WWE today that I stand here now as one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions and as a former Universal Champion. So, I'll be absolutely honored to fight alongside the Shield one final time tonight before I return to my bank robbing ways. Believe that. Alright, and here it is, the final match you will see in WITM history. The Shield, of course, have played a pretty big role in WITM history. One of the most famous matches in WITM history, possibly the biggest match we've had in WITM, was WITM Season 2, when the Shield represented the McMahons and the Authority staying in control of the WWE, and battled the Purity Society, who were seeking Corey, Andrew, and Austin Aries, who were seeking to gain control of the WWE for themselves. And the Shield successfully defended control for the McMahons and the Authority. The Shield, of course, had lots of great battles with guys like Andrew and Corey and Dalton Roush before he became a member of the Shield. And then in WITM Season 4, when Dean Ambrose went out with an injury both in real life and in WITM, Dalton Roush took his place after losing a WWE Championship rivalry with Seth Rollins, but gaining his respect. And Dalton Roush would successfully defend the titles alongside Roman Reigns that Ambrose and Reigns were carrying at the time, and take Ambrose's place as one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Dalton's first gold in WWE, and they would go on to be a very dominant tag team until the Shield disbanded for a second time in real life, and Dalton and Roman vacated the SmackDown Tag titles. And of course, we've seen that Dalton has been able to carry that same tag team success that he learned as a member of the Shield to his current tag team, the Undefeated Bank Robbers. But tonight, he'll put on the Shield vest one final time. Dean Ambrose will compete for the final time in a WWE ring. We're going to see Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins in the same ring for the first time, for the last time in a while, because Reigns has been moved to SmackDown and Rollins is now part of Monday Night Raw. And we will see the rivalry that's gone on for a while between the Shield, Baron Corbin, Bobby Lashley, Elias, and Drew McIntyre come to an end. So let's get to it. The final match of the Shield in WITM history. The final time we're going to see Dean Ambrose in WITM, unless he comes back to the WWE in the future. The final time we're going to see Dalton Roush in a Shield vest. The Shield versus Corbin, Lashley, Elias, and McIntyre. Let's get to it.
All hail the Lone Wolf.
I once asked Baron Corbin, what makes you happy? What drives you? He told me two things: getting under people's skin and exposing them to their worst fears.
Introducing first, from Kansas City, weighing in at 275 pounds, Baron Corbin.
The lone wolf is a man who doesn't seem to play well with others because he says others always have a problem with losing. Accomplished so much in his young career. Won the Money in the Bank ladder match. Former Gold Glove boxing champion, NFL offensive lineman. Make you feel the wrath of my ways. I'll make it real. I'll be your friend. Underground, you make no sound. My man. When you talk about power, you talk about this man.
And his partner, from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, Bobby Lashley.
One of the most impressive athletes ever to step foot in a WWE ring. A successful mixed martial artist. Lashley is finally back where he belongs in WWE.
That coach was the man of Bobby Lashley. Spent 10 years away from WWE, but he had unfinished business. He had more he wanted to accomplish, and so far, Bobby Lashley is on track to do just that.
Byron, I'm not going to ask you this question because you're not cool enough, but I'll ask Graves. Graves, are you ready to walk with Elias? Negative, Ghost Rider.
And from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 222 pounds, Elias.
Listen, I can't deny his in-ring ability, but when it comes to his music, I got no time for Elias. Listen, you guys know Elias's lullabies are the #1 cause of insomnia in the entire world. All right, I'll just answer my own question. Yeah, I knew that, because they are. complacency in WWE. You know, Drew McIntyre arrived and he was the chosen one. Handpicked by WWE Chairman Mr. McMahon. Drew will admit that he became complacent. Felt like he didn't have to work hard to get to the top. When he got fired, he went away, he got a new attitude, and now he's back, bigger and badder than ever, with a vengeance.
Yeah, this new attitude from Drew McIntyre dictates he will take.
Looking at perhaps WWE's most dominant faction ever. Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns, three workhorses that run this industry. In one night, at Money in the Bank 2016, all of these men were WWE champions. The Lunatic, the Big Dog, and the Architect reunited.
Is there a chance he gives less than 100% here tonight, given the fact that the title is not up for grabs?
Well, if he does, I can tell you that he's going to get embarrassed here. Title match or not, you simply cannot give less than 100% each time you step inside that ring.
sounds with all 6'8", 275 pounds of Baron Corbin ready to get after it.
Baron Corbin likes to be the epitome of the term lone wolf.
Yeah, Saxton, Baron Corbin does what Baron Corbin wants to do, when he wants to do it, and how he wants to do it. Tonight, he wants to beat someone up.
Leaping high!
Ooh, what an uppercut! There he goes, crashing to the floor. Bringing it back between the ropes.
This might be it! Oh, my.
Oh, nasty impact.
I gotta say, I don't remember the last time I heard a more passionate crowd than the one we have here tonight. They are clearly fired up to have this pay-per-view in their arena. Military, ooh!
In addition to this crowd being incredibly passionate here tonight, so are our fans watching at home. In fact, it's because of them I've learned that this match is currently the #1 trend worldwide on social media.
That's pretty amazing, Cole. Just goes to show that WWE truly is a global phenomenon.
Nailed it.
He's taking some offense, but he's not appearing too worse for wear, at least not yet anyway.
You never want to count a competitor out, but things don't seem to be going in his favor here tonight.
There's been a lot of great moments on pay-per-view over the years. And for me, one of my favorites was watching Kurt Angle's debut match at the 1999 Survivor Series. All my buddies and I gathered around the TV cheering on our hometown boy, Kurt Angle.
Back to Kurt Angle's WWE debut, we should note that he defeated Shawn Stasiak that night using his patented Angle Slam, and from there, the rest is history.
Speaking of history, longtime WWE fans may remember Shawn Stasiak's father, Stan Stasiak, who is famous for defeating Pedro Morales for the WWE Championship in December of 1973. Stasiak went on to hold the title for only 9 days, though it's 9 more days than most competitors will ever hold it.
Let's call it like it is, guys. It doesn't get much bigger than this. A featured match on a major WWE pay-per-view. This is huge for these superstars.
Guys, it's imperative he gets back in the ring.
Yeah, otherwise he's looking at a count out.
Oh, I hate to see it end like this. And here's another look at what made that match so special.
Every single minute of this one was memorable.
Here are your winners, Baron Corbin, Bobby Lashley, Elias, and Drew McIntyre.
And that's what happens when you can't answer the 10 count.
Man, I'll tell you, going out like that is a tough pill to swallow.
So not a very good night for WITM members here at Shield's final chapter. Shield's final match, pretty uneventful one. Elias took Rollins outside, played him up. That's how the match ended via countout. Should have seen that coming, as most of the 8-man matches we've had in Season 5 having it via count-out, the example being the Blade Runners and the Bank Robbers match with the Good Brothers and the Revival in the previous episode, but Dalton was never even able to compete in the match, but that's how things go sometimes, and is going to be the heels Elias, Corbin, Lashley, and McIntyre playing spoiler over the Shield in their final match together. Ambrose's final match in WITM and WWE. Dalton Roush's final match as Shield member. He doesn't get to compete in, but oh well, I guess. And Corey, here are your results from this edition of the Shield's final chapter and your rankings update. We have a new Intercontinental Champion. Corey's second Intercontinental title reign will end at a month and a half. Shelton Benjamin is your new Intercontinental Champion. The heels, Elias, Corbin, Lashley, and McIntyre, spoiled the Shield's final match together via countout of all things. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose in his final match, and Dalton Roush, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, will take a loss. Though no fault of Dalton's. And in our other match on the card, women's tag team action, Carmella and Ember Moon defeated Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. The other 4 matches are filler matches using people that aren't on our roster. The only 3 matches that count against the rankings are the first 3. Now, does that affect the rankings on Raw and SmackDown? Let's find out. We'll start things off with Monday Night Raw. In the women's tag team division, the champions are the Iconics, number 1 contenders Carmella and Ember Moon, number 2 Asuka and Kairi Sane, and number 3 Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. And we'll just read off may as well read them all off, since this is the end. There's only one show on this episode. The Raw Women's Champion is Alexa Bliss, number 1 contender Tamina, number 2 Dana Brooke, number 3 Natalya, number 4 Ruby Riott, 5 Lacey Evans, number 6 Naomi, number 7 Alicia Fox, number 8 Nikki Cross. The Raw Tag Team Champions are the Bank Robbers, number 1 contenders The Ascension, number 2 Gallows and Anderson, number 3 The Usos, number 4 The House Party, number 5 The Revival, number 6 Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder, number 7 The Viking Raiders. The United States Champion is Rey Mysterio, number 1 contender Jack, number 2 The Miz, number 3 Bobby Lashley, number 4 Eric Young, number 5 Captain Casey, number 6 Cesaro, number 7 Mojo Rawley, number 8 Bobby Roode, number 9 Baron Corbin, who actually need to move up a spot. I forgot to do that, so he's actually at number 8. Bobby Roode in 9th. Gerald number 10, number 11 EC3, number 12 Titus O'Neil, number 13 Samoa Joe, 14 Ricochet, number 15 Heath Slater, 16 Cedric Alexander, 17 No Way Jose. The Universal Champion is Brock Lesnar, number 1 contender Drew McIntyre, number 2 Sami Zayn, number 3 Braun Strowman, number 4 AJ Styles, and number 5 Seth Rollins. And on SmackDown, we already read off the women's tag division, so no need to do that again. The SmackDown Women's Champion is Alexa Bliss, number 1 contender Bayley, number 2 Lana, number 3 Becky Lynch, number 4 Charlotte Flair, number 5 Mickie James. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions are the Colognes, number 1 contenders Heavy Machinery, number 2 Rusev and Nakamura, number 3 the B Team. The new Intercontinental Champion is Shelton Benjamin, number 1 contender Andrade, number 2 Finn Balor, number 3 AOT Master of WITM, number 4 Apollo Crews, number 5 R-Truth, number 6 Buddy Murphy, number 7 Elias, who I believe I need to move up as well for his victory, so he moves up to number 6. Buddy Murphy is 7th, Chad Gable in 8th, 9 Ali, and number 10 Jinder Mahal. Corey, of course, unhappy that he lost his Intercontinental title, but the silver lining for him is he has now met our requirements to move up a division. So Corey will now turn his focus away from the Intercontinental title and towards the title that he held twice 2 years ago in WIT Season 3, the WWE Championship. The current champion is Kevin Owens, number 1 contender Kofi Kingston. Corey will begin his return to the WWE title division at number 2, very much in striking distance of getting a WWE title match at Money in the Bank, our next pay-per-view in about 3 weeks. Number 3 is Lars Sullivan, number 4 Aleister Black, number 5 Roman Reigns, and number 6 Randy Orton. So just one, of course, just one show for this episode. The WWE Network special, Shields Final Chapter. Raw, as usual, kick off our next episode, our next Universe Week, our final Universe Week of the month of April. Will we see either of the Blade Runners, the Bank Robbers, or Gerald in action? We will see the Bank Robbers in action. They're going to be teaming. That's somewhat random, but I guess teaming with Heath Slater makes sense. Ricochet on the Ascension's team, however, doesn't really make sense because that's a face teaming with two heels, so that's probably going to be changed. But let's take a look, and that match is going to need to be changed because one, Kevin Owens is on SmackDown, and two, Brock Lesnar does not wrestle on Raw. So it looks like it's going to be the Bank Robbers in action to kick off the next episode, our Raw portion of the episode, teaming with Heath Slater against the Ascension and a heel partner to be determined. It will not be Ricochet. But that is going to do it for episode number 73. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single moment of WITM action. Check out the links in the description. The first is the WITM website where you find out how to become a WITM member for free. I get your own custom character with custom entrance, movesets, promos, and storylines. We have two WITM members who stream on Twitch. The first is Dalton Roush, a Dying Big Fish 2 on Twitch. He streams several games, including WWE 2K19, The Division 2, Ghost Recon Wildlands, MLB The Show 19, and more. And Aaron, the creator of the Degenerates and Blade Runner stables, streams his WWE 2K19 universe as well as other games under the handle Lord Falcon Claw 4018 on Twitch. So go check out both their streams, leave a follow, and support a couple of WITA members until episode number 74 for our next Universe Week, starting things off with the Bank Robbers and Heath Slater against the Ascension and a heel to be determined. This is Corey with WITM Car Wrestling, signing off.